Good day, dental professionals. Welcome to the Dental Flow podcast. We are dentistry's go-to resource for insights into the business side of dentistry. Your host, Benjamin Suggs, will be helping you navigate through the currents of the ever-changing dental waters. This podcast is packed with innovative practice growth strategies, actionable insights, and expert advice, all tailored to help you elevate your dental practice to the next level. If you're ready to dive in, so are we. Let's get into the flow.
Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about something that I think all dental practices should be leveraging in this modern age, and that is social media. And specifically, we're going to talk about how you can use social media to really strengthen your dental practice brand in your local area, in your marketplace, to really amplify who you are out there to the people that you want to be seen by. We're not going to talk, too technical. So I'm not going to get into like the technicals of when to post, where to post, how to post, what time of day, all that stuff. We're not even going to talk about specific platforms. We're really just going to talk about the type of things that a dental practice can be posting on social media to be successful and to really strengthen your brand. So first and foremost, let's kind of look at the three areas where we think social media will help you is really being able to put out your practices, display your practice's personality, display your practice's values, and also display your practice's expertise online. So we see a lot of people, and I should say people, let's say dental practices, that the entirety of their focus on social media is posting dental stuff. So everything dentistry all the time. And let's just be honest. Most people don't really think about the dentist in between dental visits unless they wake up and their tooth hurts. Then they think about the dentist. But the reality is most people don't go onto a social media platform looking for information or blog posts or things about dentistry. And that's fact, when we run ads on social media for our clients, that's why we call it interruption advertising, because we're just interrupting their day. They're not going on Facebook and saying, man, I really could use a dental implant, and boom, an ad pops up. We're interrupting their whatever they're doing on social media that day with an ad. So you should think about that too with your social media organic presence. And when I say organic, I just mean you're not paying for ads. You're just putting content up there on your social media pages. So first, think about the fact that everybody who likes your page, those are the people that are going to see things when you post them. So generally, those are already your patients. Those are already your friends, family, coworkers, patients, people who already know you. There's very few people out there, me being an exception because my whole business is in dental marketing. But there's very few people out there that go around liking and following dental Facebook pages or Instagram posts or things like that. There are exceptions. There's dentists who do a phenomenal job of putting out really funny video content, and people from all over will follow them because it's entertaining. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But for the most part, the only people that are actually following your page are your patients. Now, the key that we're looking for, though, is engagement. So what happens is, if your friends, your patients, they're liking and engaging and commenting with your stuff on social media, there's a really good chance that their community, their friends, their coworkers, and their other people will start to see it. And that's really the goal that we're looking for. We want people to see, their sister interacting with their dentist online and say, wow, that dentist looks a lot more fun than my dentist is. So that's the thing where I would like to go, because let's face it, most people don't like going to the dentist. So the more fun and the more entertaining we can make it seem, the more likely they're going to want to overcome that anxiety and show up at the dentist. So think about that when the stuff that you post up there. Really try to make it personal and fun. So we tell our dental practices, instead of sitting down and thinking about how you can post about how you have sedation now, or you have this, or you have that. All that stuff's good, but really what people are going to react to is more personalized topics. So, and also think about the fact that, as we know, like 80% of healthcare decisions in families are made by the mother in the family. So think about appealing to those moms who are on social media as well. So make it fun, make it personal. An example is, we tell our clients, like, just have a quick 15-minute huddle on a Monday morning where you all get together and you discuss for 15 minutes max, what are we going to post on our social media this week? And really ask the staff members, the team members, to come up with more personal stuff. An example would be, well, my son Timmy has a baseball game Wednesday night. Why don't we post something about that? That's the kind of stuff that people really react to well. If you post it on Thursday that, our hygienist's son Timmy hit a home run at last night's baseball game. We're so proud of Timmy. Way to go, buddy. That's a very personal thing, especially if you pop a photo up there that people are going to react to versus throwing up another cartoon of a tooth making a joke about bathing themselves or whatever it is. All the stuff that we all see on other dentist websites, other dentist social media sites, excuse me. So think about how to make it fun and how to personalize it, because we definitely are finding across the board, even on websites, the more fun we make a dental practice look, the more interactive, the more people are chatting with each other and open and social, the more patients they get, because people just look at that and say, I want to go there. They seem more fun than the dreary old practice down the street. So really try to have everyone contribute some personality to your page and make it entertaining and make it personal and make it fun. That's the first piece about your personality. The second piece is about your values. If you can share, if you guys are doing charitable work, you're involved in charities, you're doing things that really show your values as a business or your personal values as the owner of the business, make sure you highlight that on your pages. Make sure you highlight that on social media. Even if it's just one dental assistant in the practice who has on volunteers on the weekends at a soup kitchen, promote that soup kitchen, promote that stuff, and not in a, pat ourselves on the back way, but more of a creating, blanking on the word, but, creating, information about that charity for other people to see so that they can potentially come involved for it as well. Apologize for that. But, think about how you can project your values onto the social media platforms. And lastly, you can show your expertise. And this is where it gets a little tricky, because I know I've just said, try to keep it away from just all dental stuff all the time. But there is value in showing, as much as Facebook will let you, as much as Instagram will let you, putting out your work, putting out before and afters. And I'm not talking about the super close-ups of teeth. I want full face before and afters. Like if we have an implant dentist or a cosmetic dentist, and I can see that after your work, this person, I see the before picture full face, I see the after picture full face, and this person looks 20 years younger now after having done the dental work in your office. That is gold. Share that for the world to see on your social media platforms. Absolutely. Because you'd be surprised how often you'll get new patients who just see that stuff and react to it. Now, as far as creating content, you don't ever just want to post on these platforms with text. Always try to put a photo, and even better, put up a video. So we have some clients that really embrace this, and they'll have a videographer come in once a month and they will shoot content. Some of them have once a week, but they will just shoot content that they want to put on their social media pages. And this is not content that we would say put on their website. It's not them explaining how they do dental implants. It's them having fun, showing that they are a fun place to go and a fun group of people to be around. That goes a long, long way. And some of the most viral sensations in dentistry, these dentists are putting out content that people react to and think is fun. It's not always dentistry related. It's just fun. And people share it and they like it and they engage with it. And we get back to that word, engagement. Think about things that people will engage with, and that's what you should be putting out there all the time. Now, there are exceptions. We have seen some really weird videos put out by dentists, even some of our clients, that I would say are a little bit questionable. I don't need to see a video of my dentist coming out of the bathroom after having used it. That's not the most sanitary thing in the world. So do it, but do it tastefully. Know there's always a certain line you don't want to cross, but you do want to have fun and make people enjoy it and engage with your practice. Because I am telling you this, again, I'll repeat this. The practices that seem to be more fun and social are the ones getting more patients today. And that's what, whenever we do a website and the client says, oh, I'm having a photographer come in, I always say, please, please, please send us some fun photos. Don't just send me photos of the reception area or you sitting behind a desk or standing there with a lab coat on or whatever. Send us fun stuff. That's what's going to gravitate people to your practice. That's what's going to bring them in the door. All right. I hope this was helpful. We'll have a future episode where we talk more about the logistics of social media, but this one was more just about the type of stuff you should be putting up there. Oh, and let me just end it with this. Go like a bunch of other dentists' social media pages and look at what they're doing and mimic it. I'm not saying copy it outright, but get a feel for what other people are doing and try to do that yourself. Always a good source of ideas and inspiration to look at other doctors and what they're doing. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for joining us for this Dental Flow podcast episode. If you enjoyed today's discussion and wish to stay updated on future episodes, please like, subscribe, and share the podcast with colleagues and friends. For more insights and discussions on dental marketing, we encourage you to continue riding the Dental Flow wave and tune into the next episode. Keep on smiling, learning, and flowing with the Dental Flow podcast.